Okay, so imagine there's a new gold rush happening right now, but the tools aren't pickaxes and pans, they're AI. The source material we're digging into today lays out this really fascinating playbook for how you could build a $1 million business, not by learning to code, but just by getting really, really good at using these new tools. Let's break down how that actually works.
This right here? This is the core idea of the entire thing. Forget the coders, the VCs, the founders. The source is arguing that the next big wave of wealth is going to be created by a totally new type of person, the AI tool power user. It's a huge shift in thinking about where value actually comes from.
So what exactly is an AI power user? Well, they're not a programmer. They're a problem solver. They get obsessed with these powerful no-code AI tools. They find a very specific, painful problem that businesses have, master the tool that fixes it, and then they sell that solution as a service. In a nutshell, that's the whole model.
All right, so where does an AI power user even begin? Well, you start with the most universal problem in all of business, finding and winning new customers. It is a constant, never-ending struggle, and it's the first place that's just begging for a massive AI-powered upgrade. This is the key question, right? Every single company is asking this. Generating good leads takes a ton of time, and it often feels like you're just searching for a needle in a haystack. The old ways are slow, they're expensive, so how does an AI power user come in and solve this? Well, they solve it by building an arsenal of specialized tools. Instead of spending weeks on manual research, you use Monty's AI to do deep customer analysis automatically. Instead of just guessing who visited your website, a tool like Ali can actually identify them. You can use Social Sweep to manage your entire network, and Revio to pull all your social media inboxes into one place, so you literally never miss a lead again. And this right here just perfectly illustrates the whole business model. You go to a company and say, hey, I'll generate super high-quality lead lists for you every month. Now, they assume you have a whole team of people working around the clock. But in reality, you're using Modus AI, and what they think took hundreds of hours actually took you less than 30 minutes. That's insane leverage.
Okay, so once you've actually won those customers, the next big challenge is talking to them. And that brings us to the second major problem that AI can solve, this endless, hungry demand for high-quality content.
Exactly. Every business needs a constant stream of sales presentations, social media videos, compelling website copy. I mean, the list goes on. And that usually requires a whole team, a designer, a video editor, a copywriter. But what if it didn't?
And the tools for this are just incredible. I mean, look at how each one attacks a different part of the problem. Gamma can take your messy, jumbled notes and instantly spin them into a polished presentation. Descript completely changes how you make videos by letting you edit the video just by editing a text document. It's wild. You can use 11 Labs to clone a voice for perfect audio, and the source highlights Claude as being the absolute best in class for writing persuasive copy. The pitch here is so simple and so powerful. You basically become a company's outsourced presentation specialist. The client just emails you their rough notes, you plug it into a tool like Gamma to create a brilliant, persuasive deck, and they happily pay you a monthly retainer. See, you're not just making slides, you're saving them a massive amount of time and stress.
So far, we've really just focused on the external stuff, getting customers, talking to customers. But the third huge opportunity is about looking inward. A lot of businesses aren't slowed down by a lack of customers, but by their own messy, inefficient internal operations.
Now, this is a pretty high-level problem, you know? We're talking about taking all the knowledge in a company and organizing it. We're talking about automating complex workflows, and even getting CFO-level financial insights without actually hiring a CFO. It sounds super complex, but again, there are tools for that.
And the tools in this category are seriously powerful. Trendwell can take a company's scattered documents and build a coherent, searchable playbook from it all. Make.com acts like digital glue, connecting all your different apps to automate all those tedious tasks. And then you've got the heavy hitters like Frank AI and Precision, which are basically like having an on-demand CFO or a business consultant, analyzing your data and giving you critical insights. And here's how you sell it. You're not just an AI guy, you become a business process consultant. You find a chaotic process that's driving everyone crazy, you use a tool like Trendwell to transform it into a streamlined, documented system, and then you charge them a retainer to tackle one new messy process every single month. You're literally selling them order out of chaos.
So let's just zoom out for a second and look at the big picture.
All of these examples, the lead generation, the content creation, the process automation, they all follow the exact same underlying business model.
This is it, this simple three-step formula that powers this whole idea. First, find a real painful problem that businesses are desperate to solve. Second, instead of building a team, you just master a single AI tool that provides the solution. And third, you package that solution up as a clean, simple monthly service. That's the playbook. And don't think of this as just small freelance work. The source suggests that for these high-value services, like process consulting, retainers of $5,000 a month are very achievable. And you might ask why? Because you're directly replacing the cost and the massive headache of hiring a full-time senior employee.
This slide just shows why that pitch is so irresistible. The old way meant this heavy lift of hiring an expensive full-time employee with salary and benefits and everything else. The new way, the AI Power Users offer, delivers scalable, tech-powered results for a simple retainer without all the commitment. For any modern business, it's kind of an easy choice.
And that really brings us to the end. The source lays it all out. The technology exists, the business models are being proven, and the opportunity is wide open. So it leaves us with one final powerful question. With this playbook now out in the open, who is actually going to be the one to pick it up and run with it?